Finally, they came in. See? That's one. That's two. I've been wearing these. I was wearing those earlier. You see how fucking trash-filled this is? Look at that. It's stupid to be proud to be broke, okay? It's stupid. It's really stupid. People that act like they're proud of that are not actually proud of that. They're coping. Okay? I don't want to bemoan it either, though. That's another thing. Say goodbye to the Chevy Avail. Goodbye, Chevy Avail.
I don't think that was an Aveo either. These cars are misleading, Amy. Just because it looks like something doesn't mean it is that something.
Yes, I guess that's the problem with our society, isn't it? We just trust the things that we want to see. You know, I'm gonna go this way. But, yeah, you know, I was thinking about some, ooh. Fine. I'll do it, Thelonious. I'll do it for you. Just this one time. I was thinking about the passage that's often repeated in the Bible in both the Old Testament and the New Testament in relation to our senses. They have eyes, but they cannot see, ears, but they cannot hear. I'm probably screwing up the exact quote, but you know, you see this a lot because it will always be true. You know, people will always call those that use their senses the way they're supposed to be used crazy, because that's so much easier than accepting the fact that the world that we live in is shit, okay? And the people that lord over us are bad people that do really terrible things, specifically to children. But they do bad things to all of us. But it's especially bad when you do something to a child, because that's the future, you know? That's why so many of these things are like untouchable. You can't talk about a lot of this stuff because, well, I don't think that this country could make it more obvious that they hate children. But, you know, people that love this country, that want to support it no matter what, you know, they don't want to see it, and they don't want to hear it, you know? And now we have all these devices, these technological items that people have with them all the time. This is why I think that the smartphone's the mark of the beast, because people are always carrying it in their right hand. And now they have these watches that they wear on their right wrist that are attached to the phone. But that's not enough. No, it's not. It is not enough. Now they have these little cockroach things that they put into their ear holes so they don't have to be separated from their phone for any reason. Like I said, they might as well come out with a tampon that they can insert. And it's for men too, you know, since men need a tampon anyway. You know, I mean, I know I sound like such a cunt when I talk about this sort of thing, but I'm allowed to be a cunt because, as you can see, I don't do what y'all do. So, it just pisses me off that, like, people, they don't want to do what's necessary. Because that means that they would be inconvenienced. You'd be inconvenienced for, like, a minute. You'd get over it, and you'd realize, whenever you have actual freedom and actual liberty again, because you're not tethered to technology and what this stupid-ass world thinks about you, you'd realize that that's probably the best decision you've ever made. I mean, I know people, they tell me, well, I have really bad anxiety if I leave my phone. I have really bad anxiety if my phone's not charged. I hear the same exact thing from people that vape. Like, they'll start freaking out if their vape juice is low. And it's like, dude, I mean, I get it. I used to smoke cigarettes. And whenever I'd be down to like half a pack, I'd be like, it's time to go buy some more cigarettes, you know? That's bad. But I realized that. That's why I quit. Because there's no way that I could smoke without chain smoking. And when I started smoking cigarettes, I knew that it was going to be something that I would always have to have, and I was probably going to die of emphysema or lung cancer or whatever they say I'm going to die from because I smoke cigarettes, and not because they're poisoning the food, the water supply, and the air, as well as all of the products that we use. So, they call it American Cancer Society for a reason. But anyway, yeah, I don't like being that dependent on something. You know, that's why I quit smoking weed, because I don't like thinking about that. I don't like having additional complications. I'm already a complicated person as it is. Why would I add more things to make my life more of a pain in the ass than it is already? You know? That just seems kind of stupid. Huh. Cool. That's really cool. When the power of love overcomes the love of power, the world will know peace. Jimi Hendrix. That's on a bumper sticker in front of me. From this obvious flower child. And you know that Jimi Hendrix is part of all that shit too. That's why he died at 27. But, yeah, man. It's like, I'm not going to make it any easier for the elite to do what they're doing. I'm going to do whatever I possibly can to wash my hands clean of all that shit. You know? I mean, yeah, I've held a smartphone. I've done it. But I've never held my own smartphone, because fuck that. Like, why would you want the government in your pocket all the time? Especially these people that complain about capitalism. So why would you want all the capitalist overlords in your pocket all the time? Technology proves that everybody's full of shit. Technology proves that people don't have principles or standards or really care about any motherfucking thing. Because they can't see it.